Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and we're continuing on with our Death Stranding walkthrough. Hopefully you all are enjoying. Hopefully I've been able to make it a little bit easier to watch and a little bit more fun, as the game is just truly beautiful and amazing, and I want... Hopefully you can get the same type of excitement that I have. Alright, let's take a look at our orders. We have two. We need to recover confidential records, as well as cryptobyte delivery to Capital Knot City. Now, this specific mission here is a timed mission. So because of that, we're not going to do that one just yet. We're going to go ahead and do recovery confidential documents. And let's listen to the briefing.
For this retrieval order, you will be hunting down a book. An old school printed on paper book, the kind that predates the Death Stranding. Even before the world went to shit, most were published in digital formats only. It's rare to find one intact these days. Apparently, this particular book was the work of researchers who may have anticipated the Death Stranding. It was en route to Hartman when it was taken. Mules, according to way station staff, in case you hadn't guessed. The book's no different from any other cargo to them. But to us, it's priceless. Get it back, ASAP.
All right, and as you can see, it needs to be delivered to the way station, so that is the one that we're going to select. As you can see, less than 50% damage, and you have to watch out for mules. And that seems to be everything we need to know. All right, we are going to do a PCC. All right, as far as what we're taking, let's auto-arrange. All right, we're not taking much. We just want to make sure we have the PCC because we're going to use it for the generator. Climbing anchor. We don't even really need a climbing anchor. But I think we're good enough. Now, of course, before we do that, we are going to check out our standing orders as well. See if any of them can be delivered. Yep, we've got one. Delivery of pre-stranding movie footage. And we'll go ahead and accept that one. And there's nothing we need. That is one heck of a movie. Let's go ahead and do the auto arrange. All right, looks like we're pretty good, and let's begin.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
All right, so we got multiple things here. Let's do it. First things first is we're going to place a...
Weapons restrictions lifted.
generator.
Now then.
Construction complete.
There we go. Wait till it gets fully charged. And we're off. So we're going to get close enough. We're going to drop the bike off at a central location, and then we're going to try to sneak in and grab it. Now, unfortunately, you cannot completely stealth this mission. It is not made to do that. There are way too many enemies right next to where your initial target is. So you can't, and we don't have any weapons, obviously, so we can't actually stealth it. But you can get close enough to where you can do it quickly and then get out of dodge. That is what we're going to be going for. All right, here it is. This is the entry point. Don't go past this point and you'll be okay. So we're going to get off. Open cargo. We're going to place every cargo onto everything we have onto the bike. All right, this is so that we won't, once we cross the threshold, it won't be too bad. I'm going to go ahead and save now. Except it isn't going to let me. All because there's a threat detected nearby. All right. You can see it's scanning us, but because we have no cargo on us, it will not find anything. All right, once we get over this little hill, that's when we're going to be able to see where the our objective is. As you can see, there are a lot of enemies. However, every single enemy that you see is in such a position that you really can't get in here. So you gotta really pay attention. All right, so there are the confidential documents, and there's also a few other things, but we just want the confidential documents, and there's a reason. It's because we need to hurry up and get out because we're going to be pinged once we grab this. All right, we've done it. So it looks like you can actually get in there. I didn't think you would be able to because of where they're located. It looked like you wouldn't actually be able to stealth in there, but we were able to make it happen, so... Alright, so now we're going to be heading over to there. And we're going to get pinged here. We should get pinged. At least that's the way the mechanics are stated, but... Now, we might actually be able to cross right here. Good. Well, we gotta make sure we do this right here. Here, we can just do it this way. Should say carry on back. I love it does the same animation over and over again. So the confidential documents and pre-standing movie footage.
Delivering cargo.
Well, I'll be. We've just about given up on seeing this again. Let's not judge a book by its cover, though, huh? Let me take a closer look. Very, very nice. It's exactly like I remember it. Talk about lucky.
All right, looks like we got a perfect score. Expert handler, nice.
I can't tell you how grateful I am. There are few bona fide treasures left in this world. And you just saved one of them. Thank you.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Okay, so we have no regular orders for Sam here, but we do have this. We need to head back to the other area. And unfortunately, we've got nothing. We do. Repair device lost during delivery. So there is something here. What is that? Structural repair devices lost. But these are just regular missions. They're not actually a part of... These are side things that you can do. So we're going to skip all that for now because we're not going back into the direction that I'm about to go to, so... Which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's go back, and then we need to deliver those materials to capital, not city. So I am a bit confused because it does say that if you have cargo on you and you're inside the area, you'll be pinged. But if you take a look at us right now, we're inside the area and we're not being pinged. And we also clearly have cargo on us. So what sets the cargo off, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Is it main mission cargo? Is it not? Maybe it's you set it off once and that's it? Like when we entered the area at the first, you know, that's the only thing I can think of. We could have delivered that over there. I didn't even think about that. That's all right. Notice how the bike is degrading because of the rain. I know that's going to the way station, but since we're not going back to the way station, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and put it over here. Same thing for this right here. It's going to a Luden's fan, but I have no idea what that means or where this Luden's fan would be. So we're just going to turn it into over here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, once your vehicle is on there, you're going to be able to have your vehicle be brand new again once we do this and put it in the garage. So we'll turn in whatever lost cargo we have, make delivery. I know it's not all to us, but we'll go ahead and do it. Now I understand. All right, so the Luden's fan is just like these little areas that are around that you can deliver to. Okay. I'm guessing it'll show you kind of where it is on the map. All right, so now we're going to go to the garage and we're going to place our vehicle inside. Perfect.
Storing vehicle.
That'll get it all looking nice and shiny again. And at this point, we can go ahead and accept our final main mission in this little area here. Actually, we have, let's see, do we have a standard orders that goes there as well? Yes, we do. So we can do the samples as well. We're not going back. We're going to do this one. So we'll do this. Don't need any of that. And as you can see, our bike is brand new again. Let's get everything on our back. That's 71. Let's hope that the last thing that we're going to be getting here isn't going to be too much to carry. Or we'll have to put some of it on our bike, obviously. Because that's a lot right there.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned.
All right, let's get it all on our vehicle. And here we go.
The Capital Knot Distro Center's holding some cryptobiotes we need delivered to the city. Cryptobiota cells can accelerate blood production in humans. They may well be the hardiest organisms on Earth, capable of enduring more physiological stress than any other. In harsh conditions, a cryptobiote will eventually enter a metabolic state in a bid to survive. Unfortunately, shoving a bunch into a shipping container or submerging them in water for an extended period of time is enough to trigger this response. It takes weeks to coax them back to life if they're allowed to fully transition to this state. So you can't keep them cooped up for long. Make sure to reach Capital Knot City before it's too late.
All right, so we have a time mission. We cannot submerge in water, and it is 30 minutes.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Just got to be careful. Nothing that we need.
That's a breathable container, remember? For its passengers' sake, don't immerse it in water.
So we're going to keep this one on our back because our back is higher than the bike, if that makes sense. And other than that, we should be good. Nothing else we need, and we're ready to go. I can tell that our boots are getting a little weak, so we're going to need to...
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Actually, we don't have any boots on at all. That's hilarious. I must have taken them off somehow. Where's my boots? Give me my boots back. There's my bridge boots. I was wondering, must have accidentally took the boots off. So we'll put them back on. It happens. All right, now I think we're good to go. All right. We're going to get pinged probably pretty hard once we go through with all this cargo, so...
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
gonna make stops for nobody.
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
It was an accident. There's that scan. It's going to ping back everything we got, and we're going to be getting caught here, I'm sure, in a second. So we just got to keep going. Ride through the storm. Bridge under construction there. All right, ladies and gents, we made it. Again, we had to mute that music. I apologize, but I just can't take the risk of the videos being taken down or the audio being taken down.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay.
Sam, first deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
your game since last time. The crypto bios look nice and lively.
I know, it's just so much you have to go through.
Hey, I got something for you. Okay, safe travels. There's something different about you. Can't quite put my finger on what. But I swear, I'm not imagining it.
I'm impressed, Sam. You've brought pretty much the entire region together. But the further west you head, the more you're going to have to deal with BTs. Now, we're always looking for new, more permanent solutions. And we know your blood has a measurable effect on them. I told you before that Mama's developing a weapon to leverage that, which is why we need a way to artificially produce more of it. Hence the cryptobiotes. But maybe you already figured it out. If all goes according to plan, we might be able to turn the tide. But first, it's time to bring Port Knot City into the UCA. The order from Die Hartman is waiting on the delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
All right. So as you can see, you still got standard orders that you can do, that you can deliver to different places. Now, this is a good idea to deliver to distribution. That, not so much, because that's not going to get you any closer to where you need to go, because where we're actually heading is down here. Now, in my playthrough on Facebook, you see the route there, right? I actually did that route where I took this right here and went over some mountains, came right over to here, and there are BTs in this area right here, and then found a little passageway right here that you could slip through to get... It doesn't take any quicker, though. It's not really that quick. The reason being is I did it on a bike, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I had to drop down a cliff, and I can't believe that I actually did it and still got S ranking, which was hilarious. But we're not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be showing you that. It's too tough of a way. So we're going to be going back around and making our way to distribution center. So For this video, all we're going to do is we're going to deliver these to distribution center. We're going to go ahead and store this. You'll see why. I want to get it back to tip-top shape for the ride.
Order assigned.
Now we're going to accept the main mission.
This order's critical, so humor me while I review the details. Port Knot City's your first destination. You're to deliver relief supplies and bring it into the network. Lake Knot City is your second destination. Again, you'll be delivering relief supplies. You'll also be carrying prototype anti-BT weapons, which will give us a chance to see how they perform in the field. Mama will brief you on usage, so pay close attention. And Sam, as a reminder, this run is no joke. You'll be covering a record distance. Don't take any chances.
So even though we're accepting this mission now, we're going to make our way to the distribution center, and that is where we're going to end the video. Just because it's going to be a little bit better. We have some really fun stuff coming up, especially on the next video.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Does that make sense? Good.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
All right, as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit on the heavy side. Holy crap. Much better. You think we have enough stuff?
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned.
Sam, up for performing an experiment with pneumatic grenades? Might be worth taking a look.
Sam, looks like you've got some more orders to take care of. Remember, once you get to Port Knot City, you'll be crossing the lake. So you should make any pending deliveries before then. Take a look at your map and figure out the most efficient way to get to all the places you need to go.
we go. Just make sure you don't run into them and you should be fine. We're not going to worry about picking up any cargo on the way. We're just gonna go. We just want to do our best to make sure that we don't get seen or eaten by BTs, of course. So yes, you can get by BTs on a bike. Just do not run directly into them or else you will still get knocked over. And it's pretty much an automatic, they'll drag you down because you're on a bike, therefore you can't really resist. That guy's staying, sorry. I'm not taking any chances, any risks. Here we go. Okay, looks like we made it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome to Completed Bridges.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape. Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
All right. As you can see, there's still standard orders, but that's nowhere near where we're actually going. We're not going to be doing that, of course. But as of right now, this is going to be our time where we put our bike in the garage. That way, when we take it out here in just a few moments, it's going to be back to normal.
Storing vehicle. Standing.
And as far as ourselves, we're going to take a little bit of relaxation in our private room. Because we have one of the most difficult parts coming up so far in the game. We have a lot of BTs to go through. And we have, maybe we'll have some type of boss fight coming up in the next video. You never know. And this is going to be our longest trek yet. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.